Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how to use this Blackboard Learn online platform for our Austin Heights Private and International School. First, you have to type in austinheights.blackboard.com to log in. Enter your ID, which is the same as your school login ID, followed by the password, and click login. Okay, this is the main page. This is the main page of Blackboard. This is not very important here. What you need to know is you need to choose a course which you are registered for. You are now an instructor. You may have different courses for different year group. So in this case, I will choose year 4 ICT. I will explain the rest of these things to you later on. For those things that are not very related, I will just leave it. Okay, this is the landing page. So when you choose your subject, which you are teaching, you will come to this page. Start with what's new. The what news is actually a summary page, contain the module you selected. In here, we already have my announcement, my task, what new, needs attention, alert, and to do, which is quite sufficient. And all these things are movable, and you can choose to close it if you want to, but I do suggest you to leave it because these are the very common module. We call this a module that you will need to see it. In this platform, I will divide this into a few areas. The first one are those in your left hand side. The second groups are those on your top right corner. So I will just go through the one on the left hand side first. Okay, landing page is what new. Please remember that all these things are deletable. Blackboard do not stop the instructor to do anything. Certain things like removing the landing page do not have a validation, so I do recommend not to remove this page. If not, you will have a problem later on. So to save trouble, we try not to remove this. Okay. Next is announcement. This is a page that you might be using it very frequently. You may like to post announcement to students when you create an assignment, when you create something new. Usually you can choose to send announcement, and some of the work they will automatically create an announcement for you and deliver to all the students in the registered class. So announcement is important here. Key dates, not important. It's just for your own record. If you want to record down based on this given calendar, different color, you want to take note of important event going to happen, you can do it, but I would say not very necessary. Introduction, you need to do it one time. So you can add picture, you can add text in the introduction. You can even put a video like what I did here. So I have a video here, high resolution. I also have a PDF file because I mentioned, I explained one table about the important activities, date for this ICT course. So I have a PDF file for the user, whether student or their parents, to download and have a look. So this one is a message. Click on the above link to download the table mentioned in the video. If you mention other things that in the video, you can actually put it, maybe it's other related information. You can also upload it as a link for the student to download. Next is this lesson outline. Okay, one very important place. So in the lesson outline, now before you look at this lesson outline, I suggest that you read or you watch the video first. In the introduction, it will explain very clearly that the week system on this blackboard is different from our normal system. For example, this is week 1 when students come back to the school on the 12th of January, but our system will show week 21, which is here. Okay, so in here we will create something similar. This will be created by the IT support. So we have something like we are going to explore multimedia. We will add some pictures inside, and students will learn how to import pictures from digital cameras. Of course, due to the unexpected holiday, the first lesson is supposed to be here. Students supposed to create text first before they learn how to import a picture. But doesn't matter. I will start covering. I will try to cover up what we have left out on the previous week together. Then maybe adding a picture. I will show examples and I will ask students to do that or bring the equipments on the following week. Okay, for this, in this area, we will have to do some modification. It all depends on the teacher. For me, I prefer to put all the important links into one folder, which is something like this, a folder, and I put it in the week 21. Student click on the folder, they will have links to assignment, they will have links to whatever material that I uploaded for the particular week. It will be very easy for them if they can just click on one area to access to all. This is because of my students are those younger group. I prefer a simpler way. I can also add whatever in here in this left hand side area, because this left hand side area can be modified by the instructor. Instructor can add new links. All these are links. They can add new links. They can rename the links. They can rearrange the links like this. But I would suggest for younger students, let's just tell them to go to one place and click on one area to access to everything that they need for the particular week. It will be easier for them. Okay, for example, if I upload something like a reading material, let's say I have a link for the reading material. I don't expect the student to click to here, to come to here. I can actually click a link from my lesson outline in the particular week from the folder I created. They just click on it, they can come to reading material. Okay, if I got any homework that I uploaded, I can also create a link to this home practice area. Okay, similar to quiz and other resources. So in here, okay, resources are repeated. I can remove this, no problem. This little box here means there is no content. Okay, anything that is no content will not be displayed to the student. Okay, anything with a slash, okay, like this with a slash, means we do not want the student to see by default, even though there are content inside. You have to enable that from here, show link, then the student can see again. Okay, if not, it will never show to student. So this area we call it the course menu. Okay, let me close this tab. This area is course menu. So the course menu, instructor can manipulate. But this is just a divider. So what we do is, later on we will do some exercise to add content. We can add module, we can add blank page, but in most cases we will be adding content. Okay, we can add two links, web link, course link, but I will just make things easy. We want to learn how to add content and divider only, okay, to make the learning simple, and it is sufficient enough to deliver courses to students. Okay, so I close this one. This area is called the Course Management Control Panel. Course Management Control Panel cannot be viewed by student. This is very complex. We can see there are many tools in here, and we are not going to use all of them. We are going to use those which are related to our current practice. This training is basic level, so we only need to learn what we need to use daily. Okay, next, I'm going to go to the right hand side now. I'm going to go through this one later on in our exercise. Let's move to the right hand side. This one is a logout button. Okay, if you want to quit, if you want to get out of this page, you can use logout to go back to the login screen again. And this one, this is important, this global navigation menu. Okay, there are many things that we can do inside the global navigation menu, but there are simpler things. Maybe I just go through quickly. Okay, my dashboard and courses allow you to choose your classroom. The courses is very straightforward. They just let you choose directly. From my dashboard, it brings you back to the main Blackboard screen after you log in successfully, which is here. So you have to click your own course to come back to the classroom. Okay, I always use the word course because we use the word course, but in our school we try to we'll be using the word subject, which subject that you are teaching. Community, we are not going to use this one at this level. You can go to the Blackboard community. You just search the Blackboard community, and you can join different community. You can access to other school, users around the world. Support is to be created by the system admin. Okay, you won't be seeing system admin unless you are the admin user. So in this case, I'm the admin user. I can see the system admin. For instructor, you will not be able to see this link. We have 5 groups of users in this Blackboard. System admin. Other than that, we have course builder, we have grader, we have teacher assistant, and we have instructor. Okay, so very likely that you'll be assigned to the level of instructor. Okay, to go back to your course, we go back here, course, and choose okay, this is the course. Okay, now what are these few icons we have to understand? For this icon, this is the edit mode on and off. With the edit mode off, you are not able to make changes. You can make changes only when you see the green light on. Okay, so for example, I click it, now it becomes off. You will see those pull down menu will be disappeared. You will not be able to see those menu, those little pull down menu. You can't make changes to what you have set. Okay, but this is still not the student view because student cannot see course management control panel. Now I switch back on, and okay, let me just switch on to the student preview. Okay, this is student preview. That means this is what your student going to see. So in my course, just now you can see we have more links. We have some links that do not have any content. We have links that designed not to show to student, and they are not shown to student here. So what is the purpose of this? Sometimes it's after you have done, you want to test run, then you can do this. Okay, you don't have to create a dummy student. You don't need to create a student with a fake name or whatever, and log out and log in using the student name to see what they are seeing. No need. Okay, this is to simplify the creator or the instructor. Okay, make it easier for the instructor to see what the students are seeing. Okay, there's one thing here. Student preview setting. If you do not click this one, every time you exit, they will ask you, do you want to keep the preview user and all the data? Sometimes you do changes, you want to enter something, so that is do some testing. I do recommend keep the preview user and all the data. Just keep it. It won't take up much space. If you make changes to here, you can click save. If not, you can just click cancel. It will be faster. Okay, exit preview and bring you back to the instructor. Now we are in the edit mode. Few more things here. This is course theme. So some of you may like to change the color of your course to another color. So some may want to change to something like this, which look nicer. Okay, so that you can choose, but try not to choose those very fancy colors. Some of the color are really scary, I would say. It's not very good to view on the computer screen. So it really depends on what is the purpose. Whether you are using projectors, you want to switch to brighter mode, and this one is depend on the user. Next is customize. Okay, you see this message, they say success, course style updated. You can close all this message to have a bigger screen if your screen is small. Okay, this one is to rearrange the module. You can see to do alert. Okay, this to do, this alert, this is how we arrange it. We can make it select, we can bring it up if you want to, we can bring it down. Okay, we can rearrange which one. If you think announcement is important, you can put announcement first, but for example, if you want to see to do on the left hand side, you just click to do, bring it to the left hand side, and bring it up if you want to. Okay, so you submit, then you will see to do come to the left hand side. So this is how you make changes on the way you align your landing page. Next we have customize page. Very similar to the scheme, but this customize page is only to do setting on lesser area. This is, for example, just change this to the background to the blue, this one to the light blue. If you want to make some changes to this, you can just click on it. Okay, I prefer to use the sandstone, so I just leave it to sandstone. So some of you may like to use autumn, then you can change to autumn to match what the colors theme that you have selected previously. Okay, we have gone through, okay, this for help. So far we have gone through all these buttons here. We have gone through the links here. You should be able to understand what's this button for. And in the later exercise, okay, you can see similar arrangement. We will try to do some exercise to rearrange this link. We will create more links for your own needs.